3 years on now, Taoiseach, we don't have plans, we don't have sites, and ultimately we don't have execution. The programme for government clearly sets out a clear commitment to bring in an unsewered villages scheme. In 2022, a fantastic investment of €50 million was announced to bring some of these villages that don't have sewerage facilities back into use. Namely, in Galway we had Craughwell and Clarinbridge, and these were fantastic announcements. 3 years on now, Taoiseach, we don't have plans, we don't have sites, and ultimately we don't have execution. What I want to see is, one, when is the government going to be bringing forward the renewed sewage investment scheme for unsewered villages? And also, it's important for me to say that right now, in counties like Galway, there's an artificial constraint on land supply, and as a result, prices of homes in Athenry, Loughrea, Gort, they're going up, and our villages haven't seen homes built in over 15 years. Taoiseach, I would also appreciate any commitment that can be given to investigate why Craughwell and Clarinbridge have seen no action to date, because we have the money in place for 3 years and it's an opportunity to make it happen. Thank you.
I want to thank Deputy Dolan because he's entirely right on this. I remember vividly the day that Minister Darragh O'Brien, in the role he was then in, brought these proposals to Cabinet, and it was seen as a very reforming step to actually identify that there were a number of relatively small villages and townlands that it was going to take forever and a day to get there through the traditional Irish waterway, and to put ring-fence funding there. And it is appalling that it's taken quite so long, and it is an example of where bureaucracy, red tape, and sometimes a lack of willingness from various stakeholders has led to this. I'll ask that the Minister comes back to you directly in relation to Craughwell and Clarinbridge, and I know this is a particular issue in East Galway because I was reading some data about a number of townlands and villages in East Galway where you can't build any house as a result of this in the middle of a housing crisis. What I will say directly on the other 2 points is investment plans now as a result of the NDP will be published by all ministers in the coming weeks, showing exactly what that additional money for water will be able to do, and sewage. Secondly, we've also made, as a condition of giving Irish Water a hell of a lot more public money, we've told them they need to get on allowed developer-led infrastructure schemes as well, and it's a really, really important they now deliver on that commitment.